From the east, house of light. From the north, house of night. From the west, house of transformation. From the south, house of the eternal sun. From above, house of heaven. From below, house of earth. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere at once. May everything be known as the light of mutual love. Ayum Hunab Ku Evam Maya E Ma Ho.
Number is a form of language that conforms to an elemental yoga of integration. Numbers define stages of yoga. Yoga is union. The civilized world is primarily a world of words. Numbers are infrequent visitors to this world for most people. Everything in nature, including ourselves, is made of number. Numbers are all unifying. We live on a planet that is made up of 2 hemispheres, just as our brain is made of 2 hemispheres. Our planet has 7 continents, just as we have 7 chakras. We are born with 10 fingers and 10 toes, 20 digits in all, just as there are 20 interplanetary zones on the planet Holon grid. We have 4 limbs, 7 chakras, 13 main articulations, 209 bones, and 33 vertebrae. We have 5 senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Just as our brain has 2 hemispheres, so we have 2 sides, right side and left side, with sense organs on each side for a total of 8. 2 eyes for vision, 2 nostrils for smell, 2 ears to hear, 1 tongue to taste, 1 skin wrapped around blood and bones to feel. We are born into this world on a particular date, which is a number. And in the 13-moon 28-day calendar, each of us is assigned a kin number. We proceed through cycles of time based on numerical coding. From birth to death, our days are numbered. This numerical coding and philosophy is found throughout most sacred scriptures. Teach us to number our days, says Psalm 90, verse 12. The Bible also tells us, the very hair on our heads are numbered, Matthew 10, verse 30. And that men began to multiply as soon as they were created, Genesis 6, verse 1. Not only is our body coded with number, but so is our external world. When we are born, we are given a number, usually known as a social security number. When we have a telephone, pins, driver's license numbers, and license plate numbers, etc., everything is coded by number. Thou numberest my steps, Job 14, verse 16. Note that the Bible has 2 testaments, Old and New. Both words have 3 letters. Testament has 9 letters. 3 times 9 equals 27, the number of books in the New Testament. The Quran is also a complete mathematical template that can be read alongside the synchronic order. For example, Surah 72, the Jinn, is one of the two surahs that have 28 verses. Surah 71, Noah, is the other one. Surah 72:28 reads, "This is to ascertain that they have delivered their Lord's messages. He is fully aware of what they have. He has counted the number of all things." 28 is the master key and factor of the timing cycle of 28, which is also the boat number of Maldek and Uranus 196, 28 times 7. These are some examples to illustrate the underlying mathematical structure within sacred texts. Numbers are programmed into our biological organism. This can be realized through meditating on numbers as expressed in their different forms. Numbers are the highest degree of knowledge. They are knowledge itself. Each number holds a different frequency that contains various qualities, both hidden and overt. For the human, each frequency corresponds to a different facet of cosmic psychology. This is the basis of the practice of numerology, the study of the mystical significance of number. The origin of numerology is primarily attributed to Pythagoras, Greek philosopher who viewed numbers as a metaphysical system of thought and life. Of course, he is not the only one, but one of the most well documented. Pythagoras formulated a system of number and created a school at Crotone, with an emphasis in the studies of geometry, music, mathematics, and architecture. All studies sought to understand number as the underlying structure of the universe. The law of time incorporates basic Pythagorean principles of numbers as resonant frequencies. However, the cosmology of the law of time focuses on the geometry of time, whereas the Pythagorean cosmology focuses primarily on the geometry of space and architecture. What we think of as numerology today is the numerology of space in conjunction with the Gregorian calendar system. In standard numerology, the Gregorian birth date is added together to create the master birth number. Each number 1 to 9 holds a particular psychological significance. The idea of this is that any number added together and then reduced to one digit is the same number after going through a series of sequences. Learning the system of the synchronotron is also a form of yoga, a higher supramental jhana yoga, evolving itself as the supramental structure of the 441 cube matrix. To study and practice it, we need supreme clarity of mind. Meditate on the numbers 1 to 20. Everything is created from and can be resolved back into these numbers. Meditate. What is number a product of? Create a vocabulary of number. Reduce it to its line functions, and then work with the intervals of vigesimal and decimal to create amazing number pattern overlays. In Cosmic History Chronicles Volume 5, Chapter 12, we introduced telepathic grammatical structures that imprint the noosphere with new mental programs to replace the old program. In the last volume, we suggested that these be visualized as millions of cube structures in the noosphere, simultaneously containing or being contained by one master cube of 21. We also introduced the 441, 21 times 21 matrix. In vigesimal, 20 is totality. The analog to decimals is 10, while 21, 20 plus 1, is the unity of totality.